Hello, colleagues. My name is Claudia Abar, and I am a kindergarten teacher in District 4. I am also one of your virtual content specialists for kindergarten math. For today's video, we wanted to highlight two lessons that come up in week 26. We will look at day 39, unit 4, day 39. How can you find the number that makes 10 for numbers 1 through 9? And we're going to go right into the implementation slide. And then we're also going to be looking at day 40. And we're also going to go right into that implementation slide so I can show you what the link and the continuity is. For the first day, day 39, it says, listen to this story. Hops the bunny has 6 carrots. She needed 10 carrots in all to take home to her family for dinner. Does she have enough? How do you know? The reason why we are highlighting this is because here at the bottom, there is a note that says, save the recording sheet from today's launch to use during the next lesson. So now let's look at the next lesson, and it says, display yesterday's recording sheet and say, do you remember the stories we told yesterday about Hops the bunny? Hops, not Hope, had 6 carrots, but she needed 10 carrots. We figured out she needed 4 more to make 10 and drew a number bond to show that. Does anyone have any ideas about how to write an addition number sentence to show what she needs? So let's begin. We are going to share a couple of things with you. The first thing I'm going to share is this slide. It has a QR code to bring you directly to the app that we're going to be using. And it also has the web address here. Now let me bring you to the app. The app that we are using is the Number Frames app by the Math Learning Center. So what we want to do is create the display. So here you can move the counters by 1s, by 5s, or by 10. Let's go ahead and do a 5 and add the 1. And these are the ones that Hops had. She has 6 carrots and she needed 10. Now let's go ahead and write a number bond. And the way I will do that is by clicking on the pencil option. I will come here, I will choose the color that I want. I will create a circle for the first one. So the implementation guide is asking us, the children, to help them figure out how many more we need. We know that we have 6. We know she needs 10. So what we're trying to figure out is how many more do we need? And more importantly, how do we save this slide for the next session? So now we know that we are going to count until we get to 10, and we can figure out how many more we need. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to count, and the children will count with me. 1, let me move this one over so that they can be right under each other. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we now know that Hops needs 4 more carrots to complete 10. We're going to count to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So we know she needed 4 more. Now, how can you use this for your next session? Tomorrow, when you need to create a number sentence, how can you use this without having to recreate it? This is what I wanted to highlight. I want you to come down here to the share slide. And the share slide is going to give you a few options. You can save the image if you want to download it into your laptop. You can copy the image to add to a document, a Google slide, or you can use the share code, which is how we're going to do it today. We're going to go ahead and cut and paste. And we can go here and let's pretend that it's a brand new day and we are refreshing. Then you will use the code that you just got. Come here to the key option, click here, and it will open right into the work that we just finished yesterday. Of course, you will do a few samples, and then the children will be able to create a number sentence. Let's go back to what day 40 says. Let me just remind you, this is day 40. And it says, display yesterday's recording sheet and say, do you remember the stories we told about Hops? Does anyone have any ideas about how to write an addition number sentence to show how much 6 needs to make 10? So we want to make sure that we highlight that 6 needs 4 to make 10. And again, if you need to access the frames or the number frames, this is the app to do it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this work saves you some time. I know how invaluable that is. Have a good one.